afternoon everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World free live stream. We are on the Northern Pennine today, and I thought we'd do it a day early. The route just suits it really well, but we are going to do it in the snow as well. Now it'll be December tomorrow, but a day early. We'll probably do most of the streams in the snow, Christmassy, getting that wintry mood, because we'll never see snow in real life down this way again in the south. So anyway, let's we can do it on the game though. Let's get that open. I think it's the right hand side. We've got Yoshi and Kobe in at the moment. How are you both doing? Hopefully you're all well. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit more of a challenge as well. Let's set that to run. They're not annoying wipers. Good. Desk light, they're over there somewhere. Desk light. There we go. That turns on the instrument lights. And then that is all good. I think we've already got the headlight on, haven't we? Oh, we don't have the headlight on yet. Okay, where is it on this one? The headlight or route indicator lights. Probably marker lights actually. Let's do that. Hello, Amanda, as well. There you go. They're on. Let's get a wiper on as well. There we go. You have that. Oh, now they're like out of sync of one another. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get the DSD on. And we'll also get the AWS on. Yeah, and we'll get Kobe. And now we wait. Oh, oh, hang on. We were supposed to leave a minute ago. Were we? I don't know. Well, let's get the door shut. Hello, Josh. We have got the green, haven't we? Yeah, we got the green. Right, Stalybridge is the next stop. And we got to be careful because this is a very steep grade. I think it's about a 1 in 40. Something like that. So it's very steep out of here. Not for a long amount of time like the Licky incline, but still. Especially with the snow. And the snow should hopefully layer up as well. So it should get, well, you should see it sort of, well, eventually you won't see the sleepers. The sleepers will disappear. I think, yeah. 20 something days to go until Christmas. Awesome, Josh. Not long. Yeah, 25 days. That will whiz by. Out we go, Manchester Victoria though, in the 47. So we're on Northern Pennine. This route is set in 1982, I think it is. Yeah, 1982 or 1983. I doubt much change within those 2 years, so 82 or 83. I think it is, I'm pretty certain it's 82. And then Tees Valley's 89. Hello, Parrot, how are you? Out we go, though. On this snowy afternoon in Manchester. I was thinking about going in a peak, but then I saw the 47. I was like, we haven't been in you in a while, so we're in the 47. Oh, we'll be careful, we'll slip. Are you getting anything for your PC? Nope. Everything we need. Yeah, next week's going to be a busy week. We've got firefighting sim coming out, so we should be showing off. And we've also got the Bremen to Oldenburg route coming out next week as well. So it's going to be a busy next Tuesday. Like games and stuff coming out. Lovely. Up again. It's 40 up here, then it comes down to 20 just before Miles Platting. So I get that up. Hopefully the audio's alright as well. And can we try and get above 10 likes? Yeah, it was quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. What about your Spotify Wrapped, Para? What have you got on there? Didn't realise that the Spotify app, it seems to just be installed on my phone already. It's one of those automatic apps it downloads. Up we go though. We need to come down to 20. Well, fairly soon we need to come down to 20. So we'll let that naturally come down. Let gravity do its job, as it is. So we're in about 30 now. It comes down really quick. About 25 or so. Have you got a calendar? No, I don't do. Wait, calendar? A year calendar? Oh, an advent calendar. Yeah, I mean it's chocolate, isn't it? I'll do it. Get 2 or 3, just to eat the chocolate. It's a good excuse to eat chocolate. So yeah. It's not like £1 as well, so might as well. That could go very wrong very quickly. That were all good. I saw that 101 coming across there and I was like, hang on, we need to go across there. And I saw the signal, I was like, oh yeah, it's red. But we come to a stop anyway. We're on a hill as well, so that helped. Well, we probably could have gone through and it would have been fine, but you're getting train tomorrow free for Christmas, lovely. Wait for the brakes to release, as I did just put it into sort of probably 50-60%. I was not expecting that 101 to be coming out of Newton Heath. I think it's Newton Heath depot. Come on, 47. Move it. It's gonna wheel slip. Get some sand down. Come on, little bugger. Hello, Pippers. I've been out today already. Are you out working? Well, in fact, YouTube is sort of working, to be honest. We do get money off it, so that counts. I'm right. Probably Kobe, probably. But it's BR. What do they expect? Oh, I see, Para. Now you're going through Miles Platting. How you doing, Pivers? Lovely, yeah, Pivers. Oh, not long to go then. It goes back up to, I think, 40 after Miles Platting. That's good then, Pivers. Oh, get that. Yeah, less than a week until the new route comes out, which is crazy. Literally 7 days before it comes out we get the announcement, and boom, it's coming out December the 6th, which is awesome. Got the snow kicker. I would like to say probably Pivers, but I don't know, probably not. I mean, it would be nice, especially with the new Bremen Oldenburg route coming out. Maybe they'll release it alongside that. I'm not sure though. And then the roadmap, I don't think it's this week, but it's next week, so maybe we'll get an update on it then. It would be nice though. It'd probably be quite ideal as well, as a lot of people, I'm sure, will be getting new DLC at Christmas, and if they download it and they can't play it, and they don't know about the add-ons limit, well, that's not going to look very good. So I would hope so, because otherwise it's going to be chaos. There we go. On this snowy afternoon run. So we've got Stalybridge, Huddersfield, Dewsbury, and then Leeds. Be nice to be able to put the game on with all the DLC. You've got to pick whatever one I want to do if I happen to uninstall. Yeah, sort of juggling it about. It's quite annoying. But hopefully soon it'll be sorted. But you know what? I'll put a message in now just to say any updates on the add-ons manager. I'll do that now. No, not major. Manager. Manager. There. Spelled right. Quickly just ping JD. There you go. If you're still here by the time JD replies, Pivot, I shall read out the message. I just put publicly at the end, so I've just put a message in. So hopefully it'll be fairly soon. Which, yeah, if it's not before Christmas, there's going to be chaos. People, you know, especially kids, you know, getting DLC for Christmas and then they can't play it because the add-ons, well, because of the limit to DLC. That ain't gonna be good. And just in general, people getting PS5s for Christmas and then getting TSW. If they can't play their DLC or it's missing, it's yeah, gonna be utter chaos. That's quite cool. You see the sleepers are starting to disappear very slowly as the snow builds up. I've got it on about half a bar of snow. That's lovely though. So most of December streams will be in the snow, but it's Christmassy time, so it's justifiable. Lovely. Yeah, what's everyone up to on this Wednesday afternoon? Maybe you've been at work, maybe you just got in from school, maybe you got the day off. What's everyone doing? Hello Lifestyle, what train are we on? We're in the 47 and we've got the Mark IIs behind us. There's the 50. Let's get a flyby shot. The snow build up on the front doesn't look as good as the what it is on the newer trains. It still looks alright though. And you got the snow flick up as well. So it's pretty cool. I always find this part that was just weird. I don't know, just this sort of, you keep climbing up the hill and you just get this sort of bit where, I don't know, sort of flat going on a bit of an embankment sort of through the fields. Always sounds a bit weird. Oh, across we go. Look at that though, the fields covered in snow, the trees covered in snow. And well, everything covered in snow. Lovely lifestyle-ish. And after this, I don't know what we'll stream. It will either be flight sim or buses, but I don't know just yet. Not sure. I mean, it would be fun to get back in the plane. So yeah, not sure. Especially as we'll have the experts in the chat. So, might do that, maybe. Coming up to Ashton Underline. Or was it? No, Aston, not Ashton. Aston Underline, I think it is. Which we're coming up to now. Only the 101 stoppers stop here. We fly straight through. Hey, awesome, Paris. Have a look. What's it saying about you, eh? Needs to bring the speed down as well, I think. Have you tried the new A310? I haven't, no. Is that similar setup to the fly-by-wire A320? Oh well, that is quite different. Oh wow. Yeah, it's quite different. 24,000 minutes. Wow. That's quite a bit more than me. Well, quite a lot of the music I just play on YouTube. Not bad though, Parrot. So climbing up still as we come up to Stalybridge. Stalybridge, one of the two. Hello, Weather Studio, how are you? Hello, Gary, thank you, that's alright. Well, we'll continue doing this, so. And there's a 10-mile-an-hour limit. Is it 10 or 15? It's 15 or 10. I need to rejig my memory on here. But it's slow coming into Stalybridge, so. No, but it's very complex to set up. Well, I shall avoid it for now then. I suppose unless we just sort of started on the runway, then it would be all set up for us, but then that's not as fun. Then I wouldn't know what buttons I'm pressing. Platform number 2. So yeah, coming up to our first port of call, Stalybridge. This route goes from Manchester Victoria to Leeds City Station, I think it is. So I think there's two, isn't there? There's Leeds Central and Leeds City. But it goes to Leeds. From Manchester Victoria. Fair enough, Para. Fair enough. I only really listen to Spotify when I'm at home, so. Well, I do have the mobile app, but never use it. Come on, and after this we got the longest stretch of the journey, which is 16 miles, and that will take us all the way to Huddersfield. Which that feels like forever, the next section, so be ready. It's not slow, it's just, well, it's not slow speed-wise, but time-wise it feels slow. Especially once you get past Stand Edge Tunnel and it's just down and 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 down all the way into Huddersfield. That bit feels like it takes forever. Is this the Woodhead line that is no longer here, or one of the other Trans-Pennine routes? This one's still here. Yeah, this is the Huddersfield line. What was the mileage between Manchester and Leeds? I think it's 43 miles track. Yeah, 43 miles if you're on the train. Yeah, I think 43 miles. So it's quite a journey. And quite a length for it. It's about an hour, so perfect. What's play music when there's loud noises around? Fair enough. Hello, bus and transport in Devon. Oh, but the mechanic was driving. Lovely. Oh, I can feel the wheel slip there a little. I'm going to use the loco brake coming in here. Just so I don't have to use the main brake. You can feel the wheel slip, so I've got to be very careful. Slip and slidey. I can hardly see where the end of the platform is now. Right, let's pop back to a stop. There. This is Stalybridge, or Stalybridge. Little town just outside of Manchester. And apparently we're 3 minutes late. Brilliant. Which I'm guessing is probably caused by that 101. And also the minute lateness out of Manchester. Blame the weather. Blame the weather. Right. Let's go Huddersfield next. Hello, Senseless. How are you? Which this is a long way. But we'll get there. Come on, train. Don't wheel slip us. Go. It's wheel slipping. You can tell it's wheel slipping. Let's get a bit of sand down. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. I think yes. Imagine doing the freight in this. That would be bloody hard. It really ain't liking this out of here. It's having a tantrum. No, we're moving. We are gaining speed as well. It's only 15. Oh, here comes one of the freight services. Well, they've gone the easy way though. They've gone up. They're going sort of down the hill. There's freight going up here. Heavy freight in a class 40 is scarily slow at times. You have to hold X, Para. How do you reset this train when you hit the emergency brakes by accident? This one, I think it's very easy. You just simply release the brakes, and that's it. Yeah, I think on this one, you just release the brakes, Para. It's one of the older ones. It doesn't have like the complicated, you know, do that. It's just release the brakes. Very nicely coming out of Stalybridge. Just a little bit of power, just to sort of get us out into Stalybridge Tunnel, and then we can kick it up a little bit. No, let's go. Oh, we'll slip. Okay, put it down just a little bit. Try and get it up to full now. Try and sort of make the most of the tunnel. There's no snow on the track, although probably still would be slippery though. Probably have ice on them as well. Especially if there's a leak in the tunnel. If there's a leak in the tunnel, the icicles it can make are just crazy. There was a picture a couple of years back of Balcombe Tunnel. Just literally a mega icicle just coming straight down. Like if a train hit that, the train's going to derail. It was, yeah, freaky. That's a good tier Senseless. Well, I suppose sit back and enjoy the wintry ride. Now I see, Para. Let's get another passing shot. There it goes. Does look really good in the snow though, especially in those in the sort of BR, well, the Mark II BR sort of blue and white. It's awesome. Yeah, all the way up the hill now to Stand Edge Tunnel, and it comes down to 45 at Stand Edge Tunnel. I think the junction's called Diggy Junction or something. Someone actually coincidentally yesterday sent an image. Hodcheck, he was at Stand Edge Tunnel. Sounds good, Para? If you're stuck on a hill with like a freight train or passenger train, it might be quite hard to get going, especially if it's snowing. Hey, there's a 45. Look at that, the snow flicking up there that comes around. I did think the snow flick up was only for the new TSW3 routes, and same for snow build up. But no, yeah, they're on the old ones as well. Oh yeah, Senseless. As we make our way on, we've got 26 people in, so thanks all for coming in on this Wednesday afternoon. So yeah, we've got some TSW for you. And then later on we might either do some flight sim or some buses. Not too sure yet. Probably flight sim, but we'll see. Hello Haroon, how are you? Best time to play flight sim in the winter, when it's cloudy, when it's windy. Get the more extreme flights. So I think it's Greenfield, Greenfield, Mosley, and then we go in the tunnel, in the big tunnel. I think it's Greenfield first. And it's quite quick as well. So yeah, coming up on, I think this one's Greenfield, and then next one's Mosley. You got two stations called Mosley. You got Mosley Hill on Spirit of Steam. Oh no, this one's Mosley. Is it? Yeah, this one's Mosley. Next one's Greenfield. But yeah, you got Mosley Hill on Spirit of Steam, and then Mosley on this one. Or Mosley? Don't know. Feeling tired, but other than that, you're okay. Well, that's good then. That's good. You're okay. So Greenfield next, we don't think it's too far up. And then once the canal's on our left and we're heading sort of up, well, you know when we're coming up to the tunnel, there's a massive hill in front of us. That's when we're coming down to 45. Let's see. Apparently there is something to do with the add-ons manager. I'm just having a little look. Apparently JD's posted something on here, I think. So I'm going to try and find that, Pivers, if you're still there, and then I'll be able to tell you what the update is. If I can find the... oh, there we go. Right, so anyone regarding the PS5 add-ons manager. So for context, we have our content teams and engineering teams. Content will work on content, and engineering will work on larger core improvements like save game and add-ons manager. That's now their priority to get created and tested. In the meantime, I completely understand the frustration some of you are feeling with having to play add-on Tetris. So it seems it is being worked on. Yeah, so it's still being worked on. So that is the update. Up we go then. And for Greenfield. Do you prefer Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World? Train Sim World, I'd say. Just graphically, it's more pleasing. Although at times Train Sim can look beautiful as well. But this is, I suppose, the sort of the next generation of Train Sim. So I prefer this. It is power, yeah. It is. Hello, Chris. Winter is coming. Yeah, winter is coming. I suppose over there, Christoph, you must get a lot of snow. Whereas here, it's just a little flurry on the ground and it melts, and then, oh, that's it. Sometimes there ain't even snow. Yeah, and you get to walk around on here. That's another bonus. And something like the Birmingham Cross City, that is 100% better on Train Sim World. Really good. Up we go. That's almost up to the tunnel. Let's get another shot. Let's get a good old low angle flyby shot. Watch him. There you go. You prefer TSW? Fair enough. And then down to 45 very soon. You can see the canal there on the left of us, and you can see the locks as well. So we shall pop that down. Cool. Yes, that is an add-ons manager update. It's still being worked on. Mostly because there's a lot more features you can interact with, which makes it seem more realistic. On some trains, yes, but you do have to remember Armstrong Powerhouse on Train Simulator. Yeah, something like the Class 411 where every single button works. I mean, quite a lot of trains on Train Sim, every single button works. So I would say it's more realistic on Train Sim, but then graphically it's just more pleasing on Train Sim World. It does look good, yeah, it does look good in the snow. And it's built up, I think, slowly. Well, I think it should be building up. There's the 45. Hopefully we don't have a red going into the tunnel. I've had that before. No, it's a green, good. There's the distance semaphore signals on this route. They don't quite work. So yeah, something like that. The other one won't work, and it'll be a straight red. We've had that before, and it's annoying. I mean, Train Sim Classic is still doing really, really well. In fact, I don't know how you see now. Actually, I can have a look actually. Last week, or I suppose probably still really this week. Top sellers. There we go. Train Sim was. Can you see the top 100 on here? Did that the other day. Don't know, but yeah, Train Sim Classic was the 75th top selling game on Steam last week, or this week. Depends when they update it. Don't know how I see that, but I did see it the other day. Top sellers. Oh, there we go. By revenue. Let me have a look again. So it was 75th last time I saw Train Sim Classic, which it is now 79th. But then it is off the sale now. But yeah, 79th. Most revenue this week on Steam, Train Sim Classic, which really ain't bad, considering it is. Well, it was above Flight Sim, now it's just below. And now, hang on. I think it still is above Flight Sim. Oh no, Flight Sim's gone above now. But yeah, it's not bad. And that's by revenue. So they must be raking in a lot of money. If it's the 79th most revenue this week on Steam, considering what games are on Steam. 79th ain't bad. What's the highest game by revenue this week? That is, it's not a game, but it's on the Steam store. It is a Steam Deck. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. I don't know if that's a game or a DLC. That's second, and then third, which seems like the most, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But then that is £60. So. I know it is a game, that one. Yeah, Warhammer Darktide pre-order beta something. That's the top game. Never heard of it. But yeah, that is the top. It's Dovetail are making the dosh this week. And the next week they got the new route coming out. So, done quite well for themselves. That's a good point. We didn't actually get to talk about that because we finished the streams early yesterday. What does everyone think of Bremen Oldenburg? I might actually bring up a picture on here actually, just because it looks really cool. So no, I won't do that actually. Actually, no. No, I might. when we get to Huddersfield. Yeah, it looks really good, the Bremen Oldenburg route. We've got the preview tomorrow, which it looks good initially from the screenshots. Maybe they'll play it and then it'll be like, oh, okay, that's not actually that great. But from the screenshots, yeah, well, I think it is a Joe Burgess timetable, so it should be good. Awesome, Haroon. Well, Train Sim Classic has more variety. I mean, it's been out for 12 years. I mean, more than that. So much more variety on there. South Africa, Turkey, US, UK, tons of countries. So if you want more variety, go for Train Sim Classic. Well, I suppose if you want more graphically pleasing and more picturesque, go for Train Sim World. And if you want more freedom, go for Train Sim World. You can get out and walk about. It is a long time, yeah. I got Train Sim Classic. Well, I played Train Sim Classic probably in 2012. Possibly 2012 I think was the first time I played it. But that was on someone else's laptop, and I finally got Train Sim myself in 2014. So I've been playing it for a little while. Obviously, surely not as long as some people, but a fair while. I suppose it was 10 years since I sort of first played it. Or I owned it for 8. 65 down here, I think it's quite fast. And the only station, well, we went past Marsden, the only station in between here and Huddersfield is Slaithwaite, which is a tiny little station. Hello Rafa, how are you? And staggered platform as well. An Italian route would be cool. Probably just keep the brakes on initial application for the whole journey down. Actually, no, that actually is doing something. Yeah, you've played Train Sim, Amanda. Amanda drives the 387, that was Train Sim. Well, you can do that on TSW now. At the time, that was only Train Sim. Fair enough, Para. It's good fun, aren't they, trains? Who doesn't like trains? Oh, look at that in the snow. Will we stream again? Yeah, we'll be doing it again. Hello, Tom. How are you, mate? Looking forward to the new route, Tom? Cool. Down we go, though. Just played a bit of Train Sim Classic and, of course, practice with a 110. Fair enough. What route does that come with then? The 110? I don't know, I just put 110 in the Steam search bar. BBBR. Is that the Bremen Mungsdorf route? No, it wouldn't be that, would it? There's a 111 on there. Yeah, what does the 110 come with? I might even have it. I have quite a few German routes on there which I don't play. Yeah, me neither will. Until the other day. I thought it was only on the newer routes, on the newer trains. But now it's on the... Oh, bloody hell, I need to slow down. Yeah. Fair enough, Para. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. How you doing, Will? Let's have a look to see if the N-Wagon is on... I'm guessing it probably is on Train Simulator. I think I actually saw Jamie driving it. Oh, virtual... Oh, I see. Now, is the M-Wagon on Train Sim Classic? Jamie was driving something very similar before. On I think a fictional route. Your first game was Train Sim 1, you've just recently bought Train Sim Classic, was tricky to get used to at first. Yeah, it's It's weird, isn't it? Especially, as I said, you start with Train Sim World, you know, nice and Unreal Engine, looks great, and then you go back to Train Sim Classic and it's like, wow, this looks different. Looks old. But some of the newer routes on Train Sim Classic look fantastic. Especially something like, well, the Huddersfield line this time, which is just released for Train Sim Classic, or something like the ATS Kings Lynn Kings Cross. They look very good. That's probably the peak of Train Sim graphics. And when sometimes it does look better than Train Sim World, only just, or near enough. Good to well, I'm alright. But I suppose it really depends what routes you've played, Jack, on Train Sim Classic. Because yeah, the newer ones are really good. But if you play something like I was about to say the Falmouth branch, but for a 2011 DLC, that actually looks really good. Or 2010 DLC. Something like the original Cajon Pass on Train Simulator. That's where you start to be like, wow, this looks pretty horrendous graphically. But yeah, the newer routes though. Especially if you get the enhancement packs as well, weather enhancement, track enhancements by AP, really does transform it. Awesome, Parrot. Enjoy, mate. You've played Train Sim Classic for years, but never taken the leap, eh, Weather? Fair enough. I'll say I'll have a look then. I'll see if I could possibly. Well, it's only next week, isn't it? I could just wait. Complete, eh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was the one I was watching Jamie doing by Aerosoft. Yeah, that's cool. Slidey windows, slammy doors, lovely. So when were the M-Wagons retired? Or are they still running? They just seem like something which has been retired. Maybe that's the reason why they've set the new route in the late 2000s. Can I stream Police Sim today? Probably not. Although there is a new video I've done of it, which will be out at some point in the next few days. So we do videos as well. Everyone says do that. It's like, well, I'll do it as a video. But yeah, it should be 1 hour as a video sent for this next few days. Maybe we'll even stream before that, I don't know. Then we go into one of the Huddersfield tunnels. And we're finally in Huddersfield. It's gone really quick, this stream. Like, really, it's got shot by. In 45 minutes already. You play Train Sim 2014 on your old laptop with graphics on minimum settings. Now that is old. Fair enough. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Train Sim 2014. Wow, I did have the case for that, but I'm pretty certain we sold that one. As I got Train Sim 2015. No, it's probably got to be somewhere the case for it. Might have sold it though. I've got the Train Sim 2015 case. Well, the first one I did have was the 2014. Well, I got the 2014 and 15 edition at the same time, and on disc as well. I mean, games on disc. Wow. I don't think they even said it on disc anymore. Well, they might actually. But yeah, Train Sim 2015. Look at that. I did have the 2014 case, but yeah, not too sure where that's gone. If I even still have it, I might have sold that one actually. Fair enough, Jack. It's a bit like the M3 then on the Long Island. When there's a shortage, they'd put that on. Alright. Between Chemnitz and Leipzig with a Y-Wagon. What on earth's a Y-Wagon? Oh, it's the East German version of the M-Wagon. So probably not very nice then. The Y-Wagon. What's that like old double-decker Dosto looking one? Yeah, it's like a really old double-decker one. Is that the Y-Wagon? Here we are. Smudge is arrived. She probably wants to go out. Perfect time. We're at Huddersfield, so I can let her out. Have you tried the new Taurus Mountains route? We have. We've streamed it as well. It is very scenic and very picturesque. Will we do it again at some point? Maybe. It will be added to the list of things, or maybe we'll do it again. Not sure. Should really though. It was very nice. Very pretty. Right, to the end of the platform. We've got a green light as well, so we're alright. Probably a few minutes late as well. Oh wow. It's weird to think they were in Eastern Germany first. That was a bit of a quick stop there. Look at that though, look at the reflection on that. Fantastic. Love the way this game is on Unreal Engine. All games should be on Unreal Engine. Not Unity, ban Unity. Right, let me quickly out Smudge. Actually, she's gonna... She needs to go out, otherwise she's gonna probably cause chaos. So hold on, let me quickly... Keyboard carnage, let me quickly let her out, hold on. Come on. Yeah. 6 minutes late. What is this baloney? Come on, let's get the door shut, and then we shall get going. Let's get that back on, and it is Dewsbury next, which isn't too far away. It's quite quick as well. Is losing to Cersei still buggy? There's a few bugs on it still, yeah. The horn on the 523 is still a bit bugged. Yeah, there's still things with it. Oh, I see. The N in N-Wagon needs to be lowercase because N-Wagon, with capital N, are trams. That is a little bit confusing, yeah. Yeah, interesting. So is the Y-Wagon also a tram? The ETCS, I think they did sort that. Yeah, I think that's been sorted. I don't get e-braked as much now because of that being weird. So I think that was tweaked in some way. It does come down much more gradually now. Although, hang on, we did have that. Oh no, actually, probably not Train Boy, because the last time we were on it, it did a really weird thing outside of Emmenbrücke Gossack, where it said there was a red light and there was none, and then we got e-braked and chaos. So no, probably not. Oh, that is better though. Better than what it was. And off we go. Go. There, off we go. Up to 70 on this bit. We'll be going through Dayton, Murfield and Ravensthorpe. And then Dewsbury. After that's in Leeds. Yeah, for anyone who is a Train Sim Classic owner of the Huddersfield line, what do you prefer, the modern day version of this route on there, or the older version on here? I think for me I'd just have to say the TSW version, just because it's TSW, so it just looks better. Although there's definitely more detail in the Train Sim version though. Some of the weirdest collectible on here, a log. That log just there on the right is a collectible. Look at the flickering as well, look at that, that's weird. That was cool though. Did you get anything on the Steam sale? I did. The Halo Master Chief Collection. I thought, why not? Why not? It was like £11, so I thought you get all those games, might as well. And soon down to, I think, 55. Down. Yes, after this it's either flight sim or buses, and I think probably flight sim. Just chill out on there, nice evening flight. Yeah, not completely sure yet. Let's see how we get on. And the speed limit goes up to 80 after this, the fastest part of the route. And then it drops all the way down to 45 fairly soon after. You further train sim classic version, more detail, and you get to drive the class 158 and the 142. Also, it might just be the weather, but this route looks gloomy and basic. I think they've purposely done that, Weather Studio. I think, yeah, they've purposely made this route look very grimy and just quite... They've definitely washed the colours on it a little bit. Well, you can't really notice it as much here, but when you do like summer or autumn, it just looks very washed out. I think that's purposely done to make it just look more sort of 80s Northern England, sort of very depressing. The end of the industry, the decline in just a lot of things. I think they've just sort of made it, yeah, they've purposely washed out everything to make it just look depressing on this route. And also because it's the north, so they might have just done that because why not? Yeah, probably the main reason is though because it's in the 80s. They've just washed it. A bit like Tees Valley. Tees Valley is, well, no, Tees Valley is not as sort of, doesn't look as washed out, the colours. But that's still quite a sort of grimy and sort of quite down route. But it's fun though. Hello, Jeff. How are you, mate? Fair enough. Weather Studio. Probably not. But it probably is, yeah, as I said, a realistic representation of the North in the 80s. Just very depressing. The decline of the railways, decline of the industries, decline of everything. We are really struggling to pick up speed along here. All the brakes are off, but just struggling. As that snow. Like really at the moment we should probably be going about 60, 70. We're struggling to even hit 45. And yeah, can we try and get up to 25? Like, we've got 29 lovely people in, so thanks all for coming in for a bit of your Wednesday evening, watching some snowy Northern Pennine. This is Murfield. Fair enough, Jeff. I'm sure New Jersey Transit will make an appearance at some point. I'm pretty certain they got the license for it. I mean, take the cross city line for example. they added the West Midlands Railway sort of logo into Creators Club. A couple months later, Cross City comes out. Lovely. Then we come up to Ravensthorpe Power Station. Was it tricky learning this route of no HUD? Yes. yeah, it was. I don't know why I sort of had to think about that there, but no, it was fairly difficult, this route, to learn HUDless. There's lots of sort of stations tucked away, and lots of different speed limits, and the traction's obviously fairly, I mean, especially if you're driving the 101, that was quite hard to get used to HUDless, not seeing the gears and stuff. But once you do, it's great. But yeah, one of the weirdest collectibles, that log there, that's a collectible. I've got like none of them. But it's really good railway guide, doesn't it? I don't know if it's been a new article, I mean, probably not. Let's have a look. Anything new out about the new route? No, well, I didn't think there would be. No, that's good then, weather. They're all fairly close together, aren't they? And the brakes on that train are really good as well. Come on, train. Ravensthorpe. Oh, really slow. Shouldn't be going this slow. Through we go though. Cool. Yeah, not too far to Dewsbury. After that, I went straight to Leeds, not stopping at Batley or Morley. Almost forgot about Batley. I was about to say not stopping at Morley or then Leeds. Poor Batley. Yeah, it does weather. And with a nice big open window, so you can easily see upcoming speed limits. Especially when sort of veering round the corner. Come on, 47, you can make it. Come on, get to Leeds, then brake. Get us there first, though. It really is struggling in this snow, though. Surprisingly. Come on, 47, almost at Dewsbury. Hello, Daniel. How are you, mate? What are you been up to today? And there is a red light at the end of the platform as well, which is always really annoying. It does raise the stakes. Look how fast that's coming down. Just a little bit of brake. Good, Amanda, good. As I'm pretty certain England would play France, or most likely play France, if we went against Senegal. So if Tunisia can win, that makes things easier. Cool. This is Dewsbury, right to the end of the platform again. Come on, train a little bit further. A little bit further. You can do it, come on. Oh, it's wheel slipping. That will do. You have to go right to the end, but yeah, that will do. Hello Joshua, you love the good old Pennines? Yeah. Lovely, innit? Look at that. It's quite funny with the sort of snow and the windscreen wipers there. It's got little eyes. Is it a short platform here as well? Oh, it is, yeah. And the last one hangs off. Well, near enough at the end, so yeah. Yeah. Let's Leeds next. We are starting on a little bit of a gradient, so I'm going to keep that loco brake on just a little. A little bit of power. Slowly take that off. A little bit of a hill start. Bit of sand as well, let's get that down. Hang on, where is the sander? I'm pressing X, but I can't hear it doing its thing. Is it actually doing something? No, it doesn't. Alright then. Must be automatic. Come on, train. It really isn't liking it. Come on. Fair enough, Josh. Probably. Sleepy, fair enough. This thing doesn't want to go. It's like, nah, I ain't going to Leeds. Right, let's put that back again. All the brakes are off. There's a little bit of a hill start here in the snow. Right, go. There we go. Oh, didn't like it, but we're off. Snowing makes everything a lot more difficult. There's our assistant there, probably wondering what on earth's going on. Air passenger. Oh. Hello Jeff, how are you? Count and push, yeah, might as well. All 32 of us will get out and push. We might be able to push it, maybe. Leaving Dewsbury behind. Dirty diesel fumes coming out. Fantastic. And there it goes. Back in the front. Now I've got to record a video after this, but I don't know what I'll do. It'll probably be TSW. But what on TSW? That's the question. Yeah, we're not stopping at Batley or Morley, but this has taken quite a while. I mean, we're supposed to, I think, be at Leeds now. You've been on a 47, but on the Watercress line. Lovely, Josh. It's an okay train, not perfect. Fair enough. And we'll be going into Morley Tunnel as well, which is another, well, the second biggest on the route. Just done a few scenarios on the Minehead line. Nice route, but slight dosters with a 143. No, that is the worst combination, Mega. How you doing, Mega? Let's got some hellos in the chat for Mega. Dosters with the 143. Ugh. Especially on Riesa Dresden. That's the only train you want on the back. Wow. It's got to be the, with the Dostos, it's got to be the 146. It's got to be. If not, you're just like all over the place. It's like, oh, the train just does its own thing. Hello, Rafa. How are you? Same with the 112. Has to be a bloody 146. Well, the 112 is slightly better than the 143. Or to get about the 112. But you prefer the sounds to the other German trains? Fair enough, Mega, fair enough. You love the Class 143. We're on about the German 143. But if you like the British 143, good on you. The bus. Are you looking forward to the new route, Mega? The M-Wagon and the 425, 155. What's the other one? And the 110. Yeah, 110.3. Wow, 4 trains. It's not bad, is it? Not bad. And 3 sort of... Well, no, 2 remastered ones and 2 new ones. That ain't bad at all. I still can't believe how quickly it's coming out. I sort of feel like there's going to be a delay. I don't know. Just that's so quick after Cross City. I feel like they might sort of hold it back for maybe 2 days or something. Could be wrong though. Hopefully I am wrong. The M-Wagon, yeah. Into Morley Tunnel. Yeah, that's good. Lovely, these classic routes. The 101 is okay, but a pain to drive because of the gears. Yeah. The bus on rails, oh yeah. So I'd love to see a network southeast route set in, well, in the southeast, of course, in the 90s, like a 90s Medway Valley line, or just anything 90s network southeast with a class 411. Maybe Mason, maybe. The 411 is a lovely train. Hello Justice, how are you? Good morning. Whereabouts are you, Justice? I guess we're in the States. How you doing, Justice? I'm guessing you're happy with the football yesterday. Yeah, that's true. But once you get used to it, though. Obviously, been driving the 101 for, well, nearly 4 years. 4 years? I suppose once you get used to it, it's alright. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, 4 would be great. Waterloo to Reading. Fair enough. Yeah, because we got the 80s and near enough 90s. For northern routes, we've got the 50s Spirit of Steam, 80s Northern Trans Pennine, and I suppose yeah, 80s Tees Valley as well. But yeah, we don't have a classic route in the south. No, actually, hang on. I forgot about the one tucked away all the way down the side of the country, West Cornwall local in the 90s, but a southeast route, an old southeast route. Hello Russ from the land down under, how are you? Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Yeah, just an old network southeast, or even Connex, or British Rail, just yeah, with the 411s, or any 421, 422, 423s, any of the slammers, they'll do. There's the 101 with the snow flick up in the tunnel there. Island line, well, yeah, but like old route. I mean, the Island line set, well, 2 years ago, I suppose, 2-3 years ago. Scarborough Spar Express Scala. That was a handful to say. The Spar Express Scala. Awesome, Rafa. What's that all about? That was Morley, we just gone through. It's a wintry day. Hey Mick, I'm alright Mick, how you doing? Are you on tonight? Gives me something to watch. Just at 50 for now. Well, it is 50 at the moment. No, it does go up to 60, but not for long. possibly even 55. And just round here is where the news station realistically is. I can't remember the name of it. Not Cotteridge. Actually, it might be Cotteridge. I think it might actually be Cotteridge, which is the news station which they've built along here. But it's just the old Isle of Wight route yesterday when the sale was still on. Awesome. One thing I don't understand is how it is the same. No, I don't get why it isn't the same price as the new Isle of Wight, because the new Isle of Wight's much better, but that's cheaper than the old Isle of Wight. I thought they should probably both be £15. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. Especially yeah, just get it on sale. Don't have to get it full price. Yeah, I think that's where the Cotteridge station is, literally where we're going past now. Oh, that's not good to hear, Mick. Not being well, no stream for me tonight. Fair enough. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Was that just the normal sort of cold, Mick? Yeah, not good. Everyone's getting ill again. Goes from Carnforth to York, then to Scarborough. Oh, it's a train. Ah, I thought you were on about something in Scarborough. Yeah, so just chill out, Mick. Chill out and keep warm. There you go. Good advice. As we approach Leeds, finally. Now I think we'll do some flight sim. Yeah, why not? Well, I'll record a video first, then see, but most likely do some flying again. What could go wrong? Pop that down. Let's get the train brake on. I'll be able to do a bit more. Down to 25, I think it comes down to first. 25, 20, then 10. So you might as well just come down to 20. Whiskey, honey and lemon. What's the other one? A hot Ribena, that's another one, isn't it? Even though it don't taste very nice. That doesn't taste great. What's that other like thing they tell you to do when you got a cold? Isn't it that wear socks in bed? No, put Vaseline on your feet and then put socks on or something. That's just one of those other sort of cold bashing things to do. Oh, see, fair enough. That's what made me feel better. There we go, Mick. Automatically better. You are healed. Going down to 20. Bailey's hot chocolate. I don't like that. The Swiss rolls they do. The Bailey Swiss rolls, like the white chocolate looking one. Don't like that. I had it a couple of years back. Yeah, no, I don't know what that Swiss roll, something like that. No, Yule log, that's one, Yule log. Yeah, the Bailey's sort of white chocolate icing something, Yule log. Not nice. The chocolate one they did was nice though. Cool, round we go into Leeds. On the first sort of festive stream / service of, well, the festive period. Awesome, it did go fairly well, yeah. I mean, we did sort of go the wrong way at one point, but that's fine. We landed in one piece at the right place, so that's all what matters. Just need to learn how to fly that plane a bit better. Well, I think I sort of know how to fly it, but getting the waypoints set up and stuff, they're the confusing stuff. Just got to sort of keep doing it until I get it right. And also try and link the sim brief. We're coming to a stop. Don't come to a stop. The brakes aren't even on. I don't think they're not on. That snow's playing tricks with the 47. Have to do a flight with you at some point, Mick. A truck in, a flight, something. No, it was quite funny, but we had like a convoy of planes in the sky. When we did, I think, was it Porto to Alicante? Me, Callum, and a couple of other people coming. We had, yeah, literally a convoy of planes just in a one big line. That was fun. This is Leeds Station. You've got a week off next week, lovely Daniel. Look at that, on the week Bremen Oldenburg comes out. And Firefighting Simulator. That's not a bad week to book off. Which I believe I should be getting Firefighting Sim, so we'll definitely do it. Although I think it's a multiplayer game, isn't it? I don't know if you can play single player on it. It's called Firefighting Simulator, the squad. So you need a squad. So yeah, probably do multiplayer on that. Yeah, that'll be good. Leeds is a nice part of England, is it, Josh? I don't really hear much about Leeds. Always hear stuff about bloody Bradford. That's about it. Never hear anything bad about Leeds. Got to be careful because Daniel's our Bradford local. What's Bradford like, Daniel? Is it not what the news tells me about it? I don't know actually where it wants me to stop at this one. I'd imagine probably up to the red light. But we're probably in the platform, so we'll probably just come to a stop here. But we'll go right the way up. Otherwise it'll probably tell me to do it. I'll come to a stop in it, but I'll go 5 meters forward. So we'll just do that. Right, let's just bring it to a stop. We'll let it roll to a stop and see if it likes it. But it won't, it'll be like go forward. Oh no, it did like it. Cool. That's fine then. Only 12 minutes late. Another training sim club at Huddersfield stand. Which one's better to drive through in game? Dunno. Yeah, not too sure, Epic. Not too sure. I haven't done it since the last time, which was the football on the 14th of November. No, 19th of November, I think it was. They've had nothing going, and obviously football is off at the moment, isn't it? So, well, that was sort of every other week, so that's not going ahead. and there's been no sort of buses anywhere, so there's not really been anything going, Mick. So just, well, been at home doing this, I suppose. But yeah, that is going to be... That was fair enough, Daniel. That is going to be it for today's Train Sim World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. We will come back with some Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that'll be probably in about an hour's time, because I've got to do the video and stuff. Links can be found in the description here. Discord, PayPal, merch store. And yeah, actually, let me get it up. It's got very cool artwork to it, so I will find that image. Then I probably won't be able to get rid of it. I'm finding it. But yes, the new route coming out, which is... I don't know if you can see that. That one there. There you go. Bremen to Oldenburg. With the M-Wagon, which is coming out on the 6th of December. Probably, mate, yeah. 6th of December that route comes out there. It looks really cool, the N-Wagon. There's a few screenshots, but feel free to check out the separate video we did of it. Yeah, that is the 6th of December, that is. So, very much looking forward to that. Right, let me try and delete that now. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, see you all, and take care. Bye, guys.